In this video we're going to show you how to replace a dart seal on a small under-counter door. You start by removing the old seal, so grip it in the top corner, pull it gently but firmly away from the door, and as you can see the old dart just pops out of the slot, and just pull it round the door, down the side, and then pull from the top down to the bottom, and the old seal just literally pops out by a gentle but firm pressure. What we generally recommend next is we give the door a clean using some kitchen detergent, just sort of diluted in water, just to make sure that everything underneath the seal is nice and clean. It's a great place for dirt to collect, and unless you remove the seal it's quite difficult to clean thoroughly, so we would normally clean the door while we're changing the seal. So give it a good wipe round with some detergent, make sure it's nice and clean. Then we get the new seal and we offer it up to the slot. Start with one corner and push quite firmly to get that corner well and truly established, and then work along one edge at a time, work to the next corner, pop that in. One thing I will point out here is if you're doing a full-size upright fridge, you may think the seal appears to be too long, because when it's hanging from the top sometimes it does stretch a little bit. So in that instance we'd recommend installing the top edge and then putting the bottom corners in, and then sort of working from the middle of the sides and working up and down, and the seal will generally fit. You just go all the way around, lining up the dart with the slot, making sure it's lined up, and then push quite firmly into place. You can actually feel the dart pop into place as the wings actually sort of pop out inside the slot. They expand behind the sort of bar of the slot. It's a very slight movement, but when you're pushing the seal in, you will actually feel it connect, and you'll feel it pop out as it goes in, as it gives that final little bit. If the seal doesn't fix firmly to the door, it simply means you haven't pushed that dart in firmly enough to make it pop out inside the slot, so you need to go back and give it another push. So once we've actually put it in, what we generally do is go round again, just give it another good firm push, make sure it's properly embedded, and as you can see this whole process has taken about 2.5 minutes from start to finish to replace the whole seal. And there we are, that's pretty much the whole job done. Everything done and dusted, 2.5 minutes.